Hello architects. Something I've noticed is that a lot of our videos have been dealing with the practicality of writing, so today we're going to move on to that and we're going to talk about monsters. So for fantasy writing there's about 3 paths you can take with monsters. The first path you can take is by taking creatures that have already existed from, the imagination of ancient cultures, mythology, and then use it in your own storytelling. For example, dragons, ogres, trolls, that sort of thing. Now the advantage to having these is that you already know what they look like and probably how they are, which means that you don't have to spend ages describing it, like what it looks like or its mentality or anything like that. For example, let's say a red dragon flew past. Everyone knows what a dragon looks like. It's big, it's scaly, everyone knows. Now the second path you can take is by making your own monster, which I find really rewarding, and that's why I always do it. I never borrow from mythology if I don't have to, because I love making my own monsters. The only problem with it is that you're going to have to be a lot more reliant on description of its, of its body and mentality, and you're probably going to have to go into detail about it if you're making your own thing. You can't just say, oh, a red dragon flew past, because, with a dragon, some are thin, some are fat, but basically they have the same body shape, so everybody knows what it, what it generally is going to look like. If I made a monster called an ogolob, no one knows what an ogolob is, so I don't know what an ogolob is. So I'd have to go, I don't know, oh, it's big, orange, and its body's made of jelly. Also, ogolobs hate children's discos. They go in there and they're just like, and they just like swallow kids and stuff. It sounds like something that should belong to like Goosebumps or something. Now the third strand is like taking something from mythology that's already existed, but then putting your own swing on it. For example, like a dragon who every time he sneezes, his legs turn into pogo sticks. That'd be so cool! You're like, dong, dong, dong. But now I've just given you the idea, and now you might steal it. If I read any of your work, and I see a dragon with pogo sticks for legs, I will hunt you. And I will kill you. So see, now you can see what sort of paths you can take with these. You can, I don't know, maybe draw some inspiration from there, make it unique this way. Do you see what I'm doing? Making parallels with the last videos? Next week, I'm going to be continuing this talk about monsters, and we're going to be concentrating on path 2, when you're making your own monster. I'm going to be talking about ways that you can do it, ways that I've done it, ways that I could and probably should have done it. So architects, have you ever made a monster? For your writing or otherwise? Maybe you just like drawing monsters? I don't know. If you have, write your ideas in the comments below or Facebook page. Tell them what they're like, Let's all hear it. Until then, see you around and keep on writing. Also, check out my shirt. It's Edgar Allan Poe after a hangover. And he's saying, nevermore. You get it? I like t-shirts.